The Procellon Professional Intensis Color Art Palette is a rich collection of 120 unique and intense shades, ranging from basic to the most individualist ones. Intensis Color Art dye is hybrid because in its formula ammonia is partially replaced with ethanolamine, which is gentler for hair. Modern formula allows to nourish the hair even during the coloring process. Macadamia oil contained in the coloring cream protects hair against damage, conditions it, increases its elasticity and resilience, leaving it looking radiant. The use of innovative ingredients protects the hair and scalp against irritation, which may accompany the coloring treatments. Intensis Color Art dyeing procedure enhances hair shine, providing a unified, deep and lasting color and 100% gray hair coverage. Now I will discuss the color code. The first number indicates the level, depth of color from 1 to 10, that is, from black to very light blonde. 10 is black, 20 very dark brown, 30 dark brown, 40 brown, 50 light brown, 60 dark blonde, 70 blonde, 80 medium blonde, 90 light blonde, 10 very light blonde. Figure or letter after the slash indicates the color spectrum, that means shade or reflection. The first figure is the dominant shade, the second is the additional shade. The exact meaning of each number after the slash. 1 is blue, 2 is violet, 3 golden, 4 copper, 5 mahogany, 6 red, 7 brown, 8 green, G double golden or 33, B double brown or 77. The hair dyes in the Intensis Color Art palette can be divided into 4 groups: natural and double natural dyes, the main palette, super brightening dyes, toners, and a dye that does not belong to any of the groups, clear. Now I will tell you about the different groups of colors in the palette. We start with natural and double natural shades. Natural shades are on a shade scale from 10 to 10. That means from black to very light blonde. Double natural shades are 7, from 300 to 900. That is from double dark brown to double light blonde. The dominant pigment of natural dyes is blue, which allows us to avoid unwanted green tones in the dye. These dyes cover gray hair in 100%. They can be used on natural hair as well as on dye hair. They are mixed with oxidants 1,2, 1,9, 3, 6, 9, 12%. The recommended mixing ratio is 1 to 1.5. Only use of 6% oxidant guarantees coverage of gray hair at all levels. Now the most numerous group, the main color chart. All shades from the main color chart are mixed with natural range dyes and toners. Each dye from the main color chart covers up to 20% of gray hair. Shades 03, 04, and 07 cover up to 40% of gray hair. We mix dyes from the main group with oxidants of any strength. Mixing ratio is 1 to 1.5. The ash shades in our palette are marked with numbers after the slash: 1, 11, 12, and 13. In the shades marked with number 1, we have a color gradation from navy blue black to very light ash blonde. The shades with number 11 range from intense ashen light brown to intense ashen very light blonde. In the shades marked 12, there is a gradation from ash beige to ash very light beige. On the other hand, shades with number 13 are gradations from sandy to very light sandy. Ash browns are a unique gem of our palette, rare cold browns, obtained by doubling the brown marked B, 77, and cooled with blue pigment. Another group is natural gold shades, indicated in the palette by the numbers 03 and 035. In shades 03, we have a gradation from beige dark blonde to beige light blonde. And in shades 035, from dark golden mahogany brown to golden hazel blonde. Now I will tell about the group of natural warm shades. They are indicated as 07, 30, G4. In shades with number 7 after slash, there is a gradation of color from dark rosewood to dark toffee. With shades numbered 30, we have a range from mocha to nougat. The shades marked with G4 were obtained by doubling gold, G is 33, and adding copper. Here we have colors from dark coffee to tobacco blonde. On the other hand, copper browns marked as 4B show a richness of chestnut shades from dark to light. They were created by mixing copper with double brown pigment. B brown is 77. Moving on to shades of gold. They are indicated in the palette with the numbers 3 and 33 after the slash. In shades with number 3, we have a gradation from 5-3, which is golden brown, to 10-3, very light golden blonde. Let's pay attention to the shades from 5-33 to 9-33. Here we have enhanced gold from intense golden light brown to intense golden light blonde. The distinguishing feature of our palette are pearl shades, from dark to very light pearl. They are marked by the number 32 after the slash. Now the next group, copper shades. They are indicated as 04, 4G, 44, and 46. In shade 04, we have a gradation of color from dark copper blonde to light copper blonde. Copper gold shades of 4G were obtained by mixing copper with enhanced gold. The most intense coppers are those from 644 to 1044, as they are enriched with additional orange pigment, 4. Shades 46 contain red in addition to copper pigment. Gradation from very dark copper red to light copper red. Moving on to shades of red. Red shades are indicated by the following numbers: 5, 6, and 66. Shades 45 and 55 are mahogany. 46 is mahogany red brown, and 66 dark red blonde. I want to draw your attention to two shades with enhanced red: 566 ruby red and 766 carmine red. And the last group from the main palette, violets. We have in the palette beautiful purples in eggplant shades from 3-2 to 5-2, and warmer ones from 3-24 dark burgundy to 7-24 medium purple red blonde. Now about super lighteners. These dyes are marked with the number 1000/. They work on natural and bleached hair. Lightening strength is 4 levels. They can be used not only for lightening, but also for toning. Mixing ratio for brightening is 1:2. Proportion for toning is 1:3. Super lighteners must not be mixed with natural dyes and dyes from the main palette. They can be used for toning to enhance the shade. Here we have 6 special blondes from 1000 to 1062. 1000 without additional pigments. 1001 with blue pigment. 1011 with double blue. 1032 with gold violet pigments. 1046 with copper red pigments. 1062 with red and violet pigments. There is also a dye that does not belong to either group. It is a clear dye. It is a dye with no level indication and no shade. Usage of dye 00 gives permanent shine to natural or previously dyed hair to increase the shade, such as creating 50 color from 40 dye. To give a pastel shade and create semi-permanent shades on previously bleached hair. Finally, a few words about toners. These pure oxidizing color pigments are used for correcting unwanted shades, enhancing the desired shade, to create short-lived pure colors on previously bleached hair. In our palette, they are indicated in words, color names, which are assigned numbers. ProSalon Professional Intensis Color Art dyes give the best effect when combined with Color Art brand oxidants and bleachers. By mixing different shades, you can achieve an unlimited number of any colors that allow you to fulfill your client's dream.